Hey everybody, I wanted to shoot this quick video since there was quite a bit of chatter in the SA Facebook groups on how to manage this SMS opt-in issue. So I shot another video of this earlier, sent this out via email. I figured we can walk through the build together if you want to build this yourself. Otherwise, you can go through the marketplace and we can help you out with that. But if you want to build this yourself, just kind of walk through some basic parameters of how you should build this thing. So first and foremost, when it comes to your forms or a form dedicated to this automation, where you start to alert your clients, leads that they need to opt in, this checkbox is going to be available on your lead capture forms. And if you scroll down to the bottom on the left side here, you'll see that we've got this text message opt-in. And then adding that to your form, it gives you an option to reword this if you want to do that. You don't have to, you can leave it as is, but they pulled in your company name as a default into this checkbox. So you're going to want to add this to all of your forms on your website, any way that your leads are interacting with you, so that they can opt in right away. I built just a basic form here that I'm going to be using in this automation, and this form will be sent out to current clients' leads, new leads as they get entered into the system. But essentially, you can start off with just like a basic estimate request form. This is really just verifying their information, and once they verify the information, either check or uncheck this box, they can submit it, and it'll update their preferences in SA. So bouncing back over to the automation here that I built out. Basically, I've got these 5 sequences here. This first sequence, I'm going to trigger it based off of a run-on date. So if we wanted to run it tomorrow, we can go ahead and set tomorrow on there. And the criteria for the run-on to go to all clients here, right? We're only restricting entry to all clients on this one, is that they've either opted out or they need to opt into text messages. The other part of the sequence, the stop condition, is once they've completed that form that we're going to send them, or they've actually opted in to receive text, we're going to stop the follow-up on this one. So the next phase here, you can see we're going to send out a quick email. I went ahead and created an email here in this custom body, and I've got your form link in here. If you want to add a form link or other personalization, you can just type in what you're looking for and it'll pop up. There's your form link. So I've got my form link inserted in here. Also, you want to make sure that you are dragging in your form email. So this is how you're going to be able to attach your form to it. So we've got the custom email built out. I'm setting up this. I'm setting this form here along with that custom email, and then we want to just insert your subject line on this. I'm having this come from the salesperson related to the client, and obviously it's going to get sent to your client lead. We have a run-on date to start tomorrow. Actually, the one that was in the sequence is today, but we want it to run between a specific time frame. So we don't want this going out at 12 o'clock in the morning. So just do like a 9 to 5 or whatever. They'll pretty much typically all send at one time. We also have a text message that's going out. And one thing that you can keep in mind with that for the text body is that if they reply start to this text message, it'll also ensure that they are subscribed to SMS. So again, we've inserted the company name and client first name as your personalized fields. And then we're just basically telling them to reply start if they want to opt in. I've got a wait period in here, so you can go ahead and attach your wait period. And once you do that, go in and edit the wait period. I've got a day wait in there. And then we want our second email to go out. So you can easily duplicate this first one just by hitting that plus sign. And you'll build out that second email. Here's your custom email body right here. And same general messaging, just a reminder for them to fill out that form by clicking this link, and it'll update their preferences. This goes for 3 days, and then at the end of it, we've got another 1-day wait period, and we've pulled in a ticket here, so you can call in your ticket here into the sequence. Boom, just place that right there, and open this up, and then I'm assigning this to a CSR. So if a customer service representative receives this ticket, they're going to call the client. I've got a script here to let them know like how we want them to speak about these changes and make sure that they're okay accepting SMS because we want to be able to communicate with them effectively. So that's your first sequence. I've got something very similar for the lead SMS communication. So again, run on date, they're not opted in, they complete the form or they opt in via text. That'll stop the sequence. You could see restricted entry to leads. I'm not going to allow reentry because I just want to send this one time. If we want to send this periodically, we can allow reentry after 180 days, and it'll resend to all of our leads and clients if we want to update that parameter as well. But for right now, I have do not allow reentry on this. The other thing that I did with this is I have a tag that's triggered for this. So if any of those leads meet that parameter, I've got a qualifier tag here that I'm going to use in another sequence, and I'll show you why I'm using that. But I just created a quick tag that I'm going to add as soon as my leads start going through that. So you can go ahead and add your tag here. If you want to create a new tag, hit that plus sign, create the tag here, save it, and then you'll pull up that tag here in the add tag. Let me get rid of that. Make sure I've got the correct one. All right, so we're going to add a tag. I've got another form email that goes out. So again, very similar to what we were doing with clients with specific messaging for leads. And we just send them through a 2-day sequence. There's no ticket to follow up. I do have the text message going out on day 2. And really what we're trying to do is entice them to want us to continue to send communication to them. So the reason that we have this tag in here is that once the client opts in for, or once the lead opts in for text messages, essentially, if the form was submitted and they have the tag, or if they opt in and they have the tag, that means that they're interested in potentially doing business with your company, right? So as soon as they opt in, I'm removing that tag here. So same thing, add or remove tag, remove the tag, and then I've got a ticket for a salesperson to actually call that lead, right? Because your lead is now re-engaging with your company and they want to do business with you. So let's create a ticket for that salesperson to follow up with them. The next one that we've got here is your new lead sequence. And so if a new lead gets created in Service Autopilot, if you haven't had time to add that text opt-in on any of your forms, or just want to use this simply for your leads, you can do that. So anytime a lead gets created, we don't allow reentry on here. Same parameters here. They're not opted in, or they've opted out, or they need to opt in. They complete the form, right? It's going to be the stop sequence, or they opt in. So we have a 10-minute wait in case you have any other communication that's going out to that lead. And then we immediately let them know via text to ensure you continue receiving timely and critical updates via SMS. Please reply start. They reply start when they get created in your system, and they're going to opt in. We also have an email that goes out at the same time with the same form, right? Same custom email, same form, letting them know that they can opt in for SMS communication. And then I've also got a second wait in case they haven't completed that form, haven't opted in, and we're just going to try to get them to opt in again. We've got one more thing here for clients. If they don't opt in, if they submit the form, they check their information, and they don't opt in, then I'm going to create a ticket for their salesperson to give them a call and let them know that we need them to opt in so that they can receive important communication from our company through SMS. And then we've got a 1-hour wait period, and we're also sending another email to them to explain to them why it's important for them to opt in for SMS, and it gives them another opportunity to do so. So that basically covers the complete client lifecycle in terms of where your leads and clients are with your company, to make sure that we're doing our due diligence to ensure that they can opt in, right? So launching this sequence or this automation will help to cover your tracks with that. If you guys have any feedback, questions, etc., please feel free to let me know. But hopefully this helps. Feel free to build this on your own. If you want to reach out to us, then we can help you out. Thanks so much.